Today's Wednesday, the 28th. I'm on my way to the property that we are closing in Weston. Usually, whenever it's closing day or the day before, you do a final walkthrough with your buyers. Just to make sure, like if you're a buyer and you're seeing this, you want to make sure that before signing, you do the final walkthrough just to make sure that the house looks exactly the same as when you did the inspection. And also, if there was anything that the seller needed to fix, this is when you check that they fix everything and the house is in good shape. I'm on my way there. I'm going to meet my clients, and then we are on our way to Fort Lauderdale to close on the house. I've tried recording the closing day, but it was complicated. I just didn't want to be with my phone out and recording everything. Sometimes I think that moment it's kind of like private. I'll just do like an update video like this. So like I said, January was super busy. I've been under contract with this property that my friends closed since December. Whenever you are purchasing a home, then you have the inspection period, the appraisal period, then you have actually the approval of the loan. But everything went amazing. They purchased, I think in my opinion, it was a great home, new roof and everything. The inspection came up really clean, and they also got $15,000 for concessions. Another thing going on, I have Ainsdale under contract. We're supposed to close yesterday, which is today's the 30th. Yesterday was the 29th. We had to extend because of a violation that the house has with the HOA. The good thing with that is that it can be passed to the buyers, and we pass this information to the buyers, and so it's on them to decide if they want to carry on the violation and fix it. The HOA is actually giving them 30 days to fix the violation after closing. Because some violations, whenever you are purchasing a home, the title company orders an estoppel. The estoppel is a document that the HOA sends to the title company so that the house has no violations with the HOA, that all the fees are paid and stuff like that. So there's like a small violation. And I had another property pending, but we had to cancel that one because of it had solar panels. The seller didn't want to pay it off at closing, and my buyer didn't want to assume the debt. The solar panels were like $90,000. He didn't want to assume that. I am not a fan of solar panels, if I am completely honest with you guys. So what happens is that if you're purchasing a house and the house has solar panels, it doesn't go into your mortgage payment. It's a debt. The lender sees it as a debt. We had to cancel that one, and we are starting to look again next week. My buyer, he lives in Miami, and so he's coming to Orlando next week. And then I still have Lake Berkeley for sale, and I do have a new listing in St. Cloud, new construction, 2025, and the sellers are asking $699. That house, it's great, 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathrooms. Price, it's very competitive. It's nothing that you have to do to this house, and the inspection is going to come clean. I'm excited on that one. It's right under Lake Nona, that it's in St. Cloud, and it's South St. Cloud. And then my parents' property, we had to evict the tenant. We have been with her for like over 8 years, and it was just crazy. There's so much trust. They tend to take advantage. And my dad is thinking about selling that property. It's a corner lot. It's in Melbourne. Actually, it's in the Atlantic. We used to have a beach house just like 15 minutes from that property. We sold it. My dad purchased it for $555 in 2016. It was a foreclosure. We sold it for $1.5. And this property, he also purchased it in 2016. We'll see how that goes. For rent, it's on LoopNet. That property is good because it's zone for like commercial and residential. So commercial, it's downstairs, and then you do have an apartment upstairs. I'm going to be having a new listing on February. Sellers are from friends. Then what else? Ainsdale closing got pushed to next month, February, so hopefully I can close that. Tomorrow I'm showing properties on Longwood. My buyer, she's from New York. We have been in contact for a few years now. At the beginning, she was looking at the Villages, which is a very nice 55 plus place. We'll see how that goes. We have 4 houses to see tomorrow, and then she's flying back to New York on Sunday. So yeah, that's what's going on with my work life. It's getting busier and busier. Just thankful for that. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I want to start doing more vlogs. I will try to continue with like the home tours and all of that, because there's a lot of properties for sale. If you're an active buyer, there's definitely a lot of houses that you can look at, and also it's a buyer's market. So you definitely can take advantage of that. Oh, and today I'm recording at night. It's like 6:30 p.m. My dad is visiting. So my parents, they live in Miramar. I go back and forth, and then my brother, my twin brother, he's into commercial. He's the one helping with the commercial place that my parents have in the Atlantic. He lives in Baldwin Park. So my dad is visiting, and so he's staying at his house. We met at a coffee shop in Winter Park. Winter Park, it's gorgeous. We used to live in Weston. At the beginning we used to live in Weston. Then we moved to the beach house, and then we moved to Windermere. We sold the house there when the market was up. My parents purchased, it was a new construction when they purchased. My parents always purchase cash. They are not into loans. So we purchased the house in 2018 when it was a new construction. We built it behind Disney, bought it at 685, I think, 650, something like that. And we sold it at almost 1.2 in 2022, I think, 21. Moved to Lake Nona. We stayed there. Supposedly it was going to be a year, then ended up being like 2 years. We sold the house, the beach house. In that year, when we were living in Lake Nona, my parents decided to go back to South Florida. I wanted them to stay in the Orlando area. I wanted them to move to Winter Park. It's a really nice area. No, they didn't want to. Winter Park, it's really nice. It's a really nice community, very calm. It's high-end, luxurious. Like you have like the Winter Park downtown, where you have like a lot of restaurants and like coffee shops. And so yeah, that's what's happening as of right now. That's my life lately. I'm going to finish the video here. Kai, do you want to say bye? I'm with Kai. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.